You found yourself in the right place, at the right time, with the right people. Today you're going to understand how you can cash in on the single biggest money-making trend in existence. This isn't some hype fest. It isn't hypothetical. These are the straight facts on how you, the business owner, you, the entrepreneur, and you, the salesperson, can make massive amounts of money right now. You will not need to make an investment today. Forget going out there and starting a new industry or being a pioneer. No one wants to do that. We're simply going to show you some facts about what's happening all over the world. Then once you have the facts, you can draw your own conclusions. Now before we get into this, you should know we're going to treat you like you're a responsible adult. We're not going to play with your mind. We're not going to hype up what doesn't need to be hyped up. We're not going to do a bunch of NLP stuff or any other persuasive tactic. We're going to treat you as if you know what you're doing. You're here as a smart person, so we respect your time. Shall we begin? This is Jeff Bezos' $75 million estate. That's right, you're looking at a $75 million estate. Bezos got this house using the same moves and the same strategy we're going to share with you today. This is important, so take notes. We want you to be aware. We want you to be present because you are about to learn about life-changing and eye-opening information that will change your very existence. So let's get started. Here are some hard, cold facts from one of the top publications in the world, The Economist. This article came out in 2017. That date's important because it means they saw the writing on the wall before anyone else. You can see the words here. We've highlighted them. It says, the world's most valuable resource is no longer oil, but data. But what does that mean exactly? On May 6th of 2017, it was assumed that the world's most valuable resource was no longer gold. It was no longer diamonds. It was oil. Much like you can see in the picture here, oil is pulled out of the ocean, amongst other places. Oil is a resource you extract from the ground, and you can do a lot with it. Burn it in an engine, or burn it into gas, for example. But once you use it just that one time, it goes away. It's a non-renewable resource. Still, it is valuable. It flies our jets, powers our helicopters and factories, and of course, it powers our vehicles. Oil is the reason we can get on the bus and hop on the train, too. It was the world's most valuable resource until data became more valuable. This was bound to happen because there is one downfall of oil. When you put gas in your car, you burn it once and then you never get that gas back. You can't collect the gas and reuse it. But when it comes to data, and we will explain the exact meaning of data to you in a minute, you can reuse that data over and over and over and over again. Even more amazing is that you can make money each and every single time that you use data. Now, let us tell you what data is. Data is made up of the contact information of the people who use any kind of business. This might be your email, cell phone, and of course, their name. You can collect any kind of data you want. Once you get that info, then you store it. All that information is referred to as data. Let's say that you're scrolling through social media when you see an advertisement and you click on it. That ad will ask for your name, email address, possibly your mailing address, and maybe a few other things like your credit card number and so on. The kind of data you need to provide depends on if you're purchasing a product or not. Let's say that you were scrolling social media and you clicked on an ad for a Dallas Cowboys baseball cap. Then you bought the cap for $25. Well, these days what happens is right after you buy that baseball cap, you see another advertisement for a Dallas Cowboys jersey. Well, you're thinking, this is weird, but dude, I love the Cowboys. So you purchase the Dallas Cowboys jersey for $300 too. And if we had been talking about oil instead of Cowboys swag, the sale would have only been that initial $25 sale. But with data, we can turn a $25 sale into a $300 upsell. That's why data is valuable. If you look at the biggest companies in the world, Google, Uber, Amazon, and Facebook,